We could not go fishing today. It's unfortunate because I would have, but I on Sundays when I take my daughter to my mom's house, I get to go fishing. Well, I kind of couldn't do that today. Well, there was no kinda about it. I couldn't do it today. So I'm not gonna leave her here with my wife alone. You know, I helped create her, so I feel like I should be here. So that's the gist of it. So we just hanging out, shoveling snow, stuff like that. Nothing too crazy. Typical snow day. I am off work tomorrow, but I have to watch my daughter because her daycare is closed. So I won't be going fishing tomorrow either. And that's unfortunate. Uh, I had planned, I would have liked to, but I cannot. That's alright though. That's alright though. I don't know if I told you all. In April, actually, I'm off in March to the 9th and the 10th. The 10th is my daughter's birthday. Her and I will be hanging out, but the 9th of March, I'll be free all day long. And then I'm off February 3rd. And I'm off February 4th. But I have some vehicle issues. So I can't. How's it going, man? XLT. I was just going over some dates when I'll be off of work and I get to go fishing all day long. Because today and tomorrow was not one of them. We got like a bunch of snow and whatnot. I'm sure you probably did too. I don't know where you're from, but you may have told me, but I don't recall. But anyway, in April, which is one of my favorites of all. Yeah, you did get some, or yeah, you did tell me. I'm assuming you did. Most of the folks over here in the most folks did get snow. Just saying. See, we got so much getting. Luckily, it was not as bad as the meteorologist said it was. That's how you know they're males because they're always lying about how many inches you're going to get. You know, that's pretty funny. I don't give a damn who you are. But anyway, in April, which is my favorite time of the month of the year to fish at all, like all year long, I'm off the first week of April, Monday and Tuesday, the second week of April, Monday and Tuesday, third week of April, Monday and Tuesday, and the fourth week of April, Monday and Tuesday. So I'll have a 3 day all day. Well, Sunday I won't have all day. I'll have 4 hours, and then Monday and Tuesday, a ton of big fish on it. Every year is that right there is a naked chatterbait. You don't see very many people throw it, and I can't believe I'm actually sharing it with you. But I've already spilled the beans about it a long time ago. But I've been throwing this bait since 2020, I think, because I was fishing out the tailwater. One of my skirts got messed up, so I just ripped it off and put the fluke lever in it. And it's always been around the springtime. For some reason, it's been a springtime thing. Catch fish in the summertime, don't get me wrong, but it just seems to shine in the springtime. On this specific plastic, a lot of plastics work. Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna go over this plastic here in a minute, but I'm gonna go over a specific plastic that I use. This being one of them is just a straight up fluke, and I don't have any of them on me. Otherwise, I'd show you. But I do have a video showing how to rig this up, and it's just a straight regular fluke. You don't worm it. You don't worm it on there. You hook it through and you spread the lips there and you stick it back through. You're not worming it on because you want it to be as straight as you can possibly get it. If you don't, maybe maybe this is, I don't know. We good? I was having some internet connection issues there. I turned off the green screen thing in the back, but see. Are we good now? I turned off the green screen. I'm kind of hoping that helps. It seems like when I have that on, I usually have the internet issues. But when I turn it off, it doesn't. But anyway, I can't wait to throw that bait in the springtime. It's one of my faves by a long shot. But anyway, let me. I seen something on Facebook that I thought was pretty interesting. Lee Livesey, last year in the Bassmaster Classic, threw a pink chatterbait, and he was catching them on it, like big ones. Well, like the week prior to that, I decided to throw a pink chatterbait down there, but it was a naked chatterbait. It didn't have a skirt on it. Down there at that creek, and then through town in Towsville, and I caught some bigs on that. And if you go, those are on my YouTube channel too as well. Uh, it's effective bait, man. You can cover a lot of water. Uh, Fish like to eat it. I mean, I don't know what more you want from a bait. It's really easy to fish. You basically just throw it out and reel it in, and go with your rod every 3 or 4 handle turns. I know we're in the heart of winter right now, and springtime baits doesn't mean shit right now. But I'm just saying, I can't wait to throw it because it's a damn good bait. The Another bait I'm actually really looking forward to throwing is that Fritz said. That's a fucking fish catcher, man. Y'all just don't even know. That thing runs through cover like so well. It's just a really it's a fish catchy bait. I'm telling you, the Fritz Side 5. Promise you. I've got so many big ones on it since I've started using it, which was last year. Um, I don't know. Even in the dead of summer when the water is 85 degrees, I'm still catching fish on it, burning it fast and stopping it, or just burning it fast for that matter, hitting sticks and stumps and rocks and stuff, and they just fucking eat it. Yeah. But anyway, what y'all got going on? Anybody get real bad snow, ice? Real bad? Anybody get ice or snow? Not just ice or snow. I'm talking like really bad to where you can't even leave your house. Like, dude, it's so cold. We gotta leave our faucet on. It's supposed to be like -12 tomorrow, something like that. Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. Learn more right here. I'll be honest, I don't think I've ever looked at the community guidelines, to be honest with you. I know you can't do like violence and stuff like that on here, but on TikTok you can't even drink whiskey. Like you can't open up a bottle of whiskey, pour it, and drink it. You have to like pour it off camera, set it down, and then have the glass like over there. But I see people do it all the time, but they're not doing it on live though. So I guess that's the difference. Because it said like at the top you're violating the alcohol policy or something. I'm like, what? It just asked me to do a Q&A. Fuck it, let's do a Q&A. What's the best way to eat a fucking Oreo? Oh, there's no one. There isn't one anymore. What the F, man? Maybe it. Nope, that ain't it either. There was a little. It asked me to do a Q&A down here, and it said, "What's the best way to eat an Oreo?" Which is cool. Everybody has different answers. Everybody. Yeah, it's been kind of a weird day, being Sunday and not going fishing. It's been weird. No beer, no whiskey, and no fishing. today. Those are three things you don't. Well, maybe not the whiskey part, but no beer and no fishing. Those are two things I generally don't do on the weekends. Like I didn't have any beer whatsoever. Not that I couldn't get any. I just didn't buy any. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take a break for a while. Why not? Let's do it. Peaceful lint in my peaceful eye. But I want to know, what kind of fishing do you all want to see? Like, I went down to the falls. It's a river. Creek fishing, which I can do this March. Lake fishing, I have plenty of lakes. I actually want to go to Geist Creek this year. That's probably going to where I'm going to go. Probably in March on Monday. The Monday I'm off, the 9th. I'll probably go to Geist Creek, so definitely be looking forward to that because I'm pretty excited about that. I've never been there in a kayak. I've always been there on the bank, and it kind of sucked. I mean, I've caught some fish, but it wasn't like, setting the world on fire or anything. How was that, man? I bet y'all didn't get any snow and ice down there in Okeechobee, did you? That dual threat tournament just ended not that long ago. But that was fun. Got a grape snow cone. Uh, is that a joke meaning it's still hot out there, or is it a joke meaning you can go out on your porch and scoop up snow and make a snow cone? I'm assuming it's still hot. I don't know. There's no way Florida got any snow. Not saying it never has. I'm just. Oh, okay. Well, it's like, what, 8 degrees here now? 10 degrees? Tomorrow's supposed to be -12. Yeah. Didn't go fishing today. Too much snow. I couldn't drive. I mean, I could drive. I got four-wheel drive, but I didn't take my daughter over to. I'm super jealous, man. I ain't gonna lie about it. I'd like to live in a place where I didn't have to worry about fucking snow and ice, but yeah. I got a pretty good job. My wife's got a good job, even though she works from home. Plus, I like it here. I mean, this isn't my full time job. Like, I don't do YouTube full time, so it's not like I should uproot my family and just fucking leave. Just because it's better for fishing. Now, if I was doing this full time, that might be a little different, but I'm not. This is out of just pure passion, you know. Yeah, y'all never have to leave your water running, do you? Because it gets so cold it'll crack your pipes and stuff. Slower pace. Oh, I'm sure it is. Yeah, I couldn't assume that y'all did. My wife's makeup thing is right here. Yeah, I guess we put up makeup. Did we pass up like the exit that says Okeechobee? It looked like it was kind of out in the middle of nowhere because when we drove past it, I was like, I wonder if I can see it, and we never did. So I assumed it was like way down yonder somewhere. If we had time, that'd have been neat to go drive down to it and like went inside the Roland Martin Marina. That'd have been fucking cool. More cows than people and more bass than cats. I'm not surprised. Not surprised. Yeah, I've never been fishing in Florida, like bass fishing. Like I've been fishing in Florida, just never targeting largemouth or anything. I mean, sounds like my kind of fishing. I don't really go fish offshore that much anyway. Hardly ever. It's just not my style. You put a frog in my hand, dude. I'm in the fucking. I'm like in heaven. South end of the lake, town of Okeechobee on north end. Okay, I may have to look into that. Like, I just want to stop in and go in there. Like, I wouldn't, you know, it wouldn't be an all day thing. But I wouldn't want it to be because we're going to Fort Lauderdale. How far would it be from Fort? Like when we pass up the exit, how far would it be down once I get off the exit? 37 miles apart, Big Lake. Okay, so about a 15 or 20 minute drive. 30, 30 minute drive. 45, 30, 40 minute drive ish, depending on traffic. You said there's all cows and stuff, so I'm assuming it's all like country roads and stuff. Because that would be pretty cool. Not gonna lie about it. Oh, when you say 37 miles apart, you talking about from tip to bottom, or are you talking about from the exit to the marina? Okay, 85. Well, I'm talking about like how far are you away from the exit? Like when you get off the exit, how far would you have to go to get to Roland Martin Marina? Because we pass up exits, a few exits actually that say Okeechobee. Yes. Like as soon as you get off the exit, how long would it take you to get to Roland's Marina? I don't even know which one it is, to be honest with you. I just know there was is 95. Is that the road that goes through Georgia and then goes like you go for miles and nothing, hour or so? Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do that. My wife's not gonna like that too much. Okay. Yeah, I forgot what the name of it was. I just know it's just a fucking straight ass road. There's just a big median with a bunch of bushes and trees and stuff, and then on the right is just the same. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do an hour. That's uh that's 2 hours out of the way. Hour going there. Well, probably more than that. Probably maybe 10, 15 minutes inside there and then oh, okay. What's up, Camden? Well, that's good to know. But I still don't think I can do it though, even though it'd be neato. Neato burrito. So, Camden, you get snow where you're at? I call you K More. That's why it just sounds better, or not sounds better, but it's easier for me to remember. Camden. I'm gonna go with Camden. Well, we're going on a Disney cruise, so I can't. I want to be as close as possible, even though that wasn't. It's not really the closest thing. We want to get as close as we can. Trust me, I'd like to do that. That Q&A again. There was a Q&A down there that said, "Oh yeah, I bet." I mean, yeah. I still think it's crazy. I remember, I think it was you that told me that the deepest part of Okeechobee is like what 10 feet or something like that. Which I had no idea until you told me that. That's fucking crazy. I mean, I knew it was shallow, but I didn't realize it was like that all over the lake for the most part. So did you go fishing today? If you did, I'm super jealous. Super jealous. Damn. That is pretty big. Oh, that's like okay. Well, never mind then. Wax on, wax off. Yeah, I mean, that's really I didn't know that. Huh. The funniest part is though you can't like see it on the. I mean, you can see it on the map, but you can't. It's not like as big as like any of the Great Lakes lakes. You know what I mean? Like where you can actually see it on the map. 'Cause I know it's like a big old circle, sort of. That's what it looks like on a map. I've never been on it, so I can't say. No, I know, but I meant like the way that the Great Lakes show up. Like when you look at it, you can clearly see that there's a bunch of fucking. Yeah, no, I know it's on there, man. I just meant like when I think of big lakes, I think of like the Great Lakes, and you can actually physically, without even questioning it, there's water there. No, I know where it's at. I've looked at it plenty of times on a map, dude. I just the only reason I even ever looked at it is because I knew Roland Martin was from fish there. That's the reason I even ever even knew it existed. To be honest with you. Well, I can't. I take that back. Well, I was gonna say watching Bassmasters and stuff, but I was watching Roland Martin before I was watching Bassmasters, so it was kind of I don't remember. I can't remember the first time I seen a Bassmasters when they were on Okeechobee. That's been so damn long ago, man. That's pretty cool. You remember telling me you had stories about Roland? I still think that podcast that Scott Martin did with what the hell's his name? I don't know why I can't think of his damn name now. Byron Velvick. That was a good one, man. He was telling a Roland. He's told some Roland Martin stories. That was a good one. I think it's called. I can't remember what the hell the name of the show's called. I don't know, man. I can't remember. But anyway, Byron Velvick's podcast with Scott Martin. It's a good one. I mean, I have zero doubt. If you've met Roland Martin, I'm sure you have. That'd be pretty cool, though. I remember seeing him on his show one time. Was one of his videos. That's awesome. Like I couldn't imagine going to a lake, like let's say Chickamauga, and you pull in the parking lot, and you've got like Jacob Wheeler and whoever else is on there, and Ott Defoe. It's like they're all parked there, and you're like, oh my gosh. I'll bet they have. It's been that. What was that dual something tournament? The hell's the name of that? Dual threat. That's what it was. I was pulling for Scott and Hillary. I ain't gonna lie about it. That'd been pretty sick. if they'd have won that on their home lake. I can't remember who won that. Do you remember? I can't remember off the top of my head. Yeah, I seen the leaderboard just like literally like 15, 20 minutes ago. I just can't remember what the fuck it was because I was scrolling through Facebook and seen it for the 700th time. I keep when I scroll down there, I just there's a team called Nut and Nut, like Nutt. I don't know why that's funny. It just is to me. Every time I see it, I'm like Nut and Nut. Okay. Yeah, it's a lot going on here lately. I'm surprised there's not more of those like pop up tournaments for big money showing up. Yeah. Well, it's the same way with here at the Derby. I mean, when you're from the Louisville area, I mean, I don't live in the Louisville area, but when you go down through there during Derby time, you have no idea what you're gonna see, who you're gonna see, where you're gonna see them. You just know it's that traffic is elevated by quite a bit. But it only happens once a year, so thankfully, we don't have to worry about it that often. But it's pretty funny though to see all the different license plates and people. And I seen a fucking pimp one time. I swear to God, this motherfucker had on a snakeskin suit, a snakeskin hat, a snakeskin boots, and every single bit of it was pink, hot pink, like straight up rattlesnake, dude. This was a long ass time ago, but it's still happening. It was at that Super America. You don't know where this is, but it's a Super America on Taylor Boulevard. It's like right down the road. It might still be there. I don't know. Right down the road from the track from Churchill Downs. No, I bet they don't. I'm sure that information rule probably has some merit. I'm assuming in that tournament. I don't know. I'm assuming he was. If he's driving in a BMW, which is odd because you would have thought it'd be like a Cadillac or something. He was a black guy. But I'm just saying. I would have assumed it was a Cadillac, but it was a BMW. I thought it was kind of odd. But it's just one of those things you'll never. I never forgotten that. That's been fuck early 2000s probably. Right? Yeah. I mean, I didn't hate him. I thought it was kind of cool. I thought the boots were tight as fuck. I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't have got. I don't think I would have chosen pink, but I would just, I would have some regular old snakeskin boots. That'd be pretty cool. They'd have to be square toe. I'm not big on the round toe. But he had them long fucking roach killer ones too. That's what was even funnier. The damn toe was like that much longer. Like it was like that. Like his foot was like back here, but the damn boot kept going into a point like that. I bet you a pink snakeskin cape or just a regular cape. Because I'm sure if that dude would have thought about it, he'd probably been wearing a pink snakeskin cape too. But the cowboy hat was pretty dope too. I ain't gonna lie, it was a pink snakeskin cowboy hat. I don't remember what his undershirt looked like. If you was going to ask me, it may have been. I think it was white, just like a white button-up shirt. Oh, what's up, man? Jeremy. Well, I haven't. I didn't stick to my routine. I normally go live on Fridays or Saturday. But I thought that this may happen where I didn't get to go, so I thought I'd save it to Sunday. Yeah, true, man. Yeah, I didn't even really think about that. Have you watched that Elvis documentary or the movie? I'm sorry, it's actually pretty good. I think it's on Netflix, and Tom Hanks is his manager. Actually, it's a really good show. Like I didn't know anything about Elvis except for he liked to do drugs and stuff, and he was a really a music icon. But up until that movie, I had no idea of, like all the shit that he went through. Yeah, it was pretty good, wasn't it? They got a few different ones now. They got like Tanya Harding and which is an interesting one. Uh, yeah, that's not really all I knew about it too. Every time I go to Tales of Lake Tailwater, I can't catch a fish. What do you recommend? Okay. The bigger question is, what are you fishing for? Like, what are you using? Using like night crawlers and a bobber, using lures, minnows. You're using everything. All right. Well, I need to be more specific. Like, when you first get there, what are you throwing? Actually, probably a better question would be: do you use live bait or do you use lures? That's probably a better question. Oh, you throw a blade bait, huh? Okay. Well, did you did you happen to watch that video that I made not that long ago where I'm holding a pink blade bait? Is that the blade bait you're talking about? Okay. All right. Well, sometimes they're just not in there, dude. But I will tell you what can increase your odds of catching one. Did you watch my video not that long ago when I fished on Martin Luther King Day? It was last Monday. I'm bringing that up for a reason. Okay. Did you notice how I was casting? I'm casting not straight across, but I'm casting at a 45, sometimes even a bigger angle down, and I'm trying to for that bait to be in the water as long as possible. I'm trying to make the longest cast I can make down the chute towards the actual running water and bringing it back at a diagonal angle. You will run into so many fish, and there's more opportunity for a fish to see it than if you were just casting straight across to the other side. You know what I mean? Especially when it gets warmer, more of the fish will be up there, and the reason why is because there's running water up there, and the running water is cooler. So in the summertime, it's going to be a lot easier. In the wintertime, what I would do, man, if you can't cast all the way across, like from where it starts widening out, if you can't cast all the way across to the other wide part, you might want to go around to the other side and cast along that eddy. There's a ed, or not an eddy. I'm sorry. There's a current seam right there, and run it right in the seam on the slack edge. Like you can actually run it straight down the seam, but you want to stay on the slack edge part of it. But make sure you don't throw it too far because that tree's down there. Remember, so just be careful not to throw it all the way down there to that tree because that's a No bueno. You'll lose blade baits quickly if you do that. I do that occasionally. I don't do it very often, but I know fish are over there in that current seam during the winter. So if you're gonna throw blade bait, I would go over there. And I'm sure you know exactly where I'm talking about. If you don't, I'll explain it though. Let's just pretend this right here is the actual dam where the water's coming out. It's coming out this way, like towards the camera. And you know how you got okay, yeah, and then it splits off, and then there's that the current still going this way, but the sidewalk's going this way. Well, all this is slack water, and then the current seam is this right here that splits the slack water and the current. I'll go right over there. But I'm a hard-headed, stubborn son bitch, so even though I know there's fish over there, I didn't go over there last Monday on Martin Luther King Day. I stayed over there in the chute, which was I mean, I probably could have caught another couple fish, but I'm just hard-headed as fuck and just I don't know. I just didn't go over there. I mean, I know fish are in both places, so it's kind of like, do I leave fish to go walk all the way over there to not catch something either? You know what I mean? You haven't fished in forever. Hey, Jeremy, you're welcome, dude. You're very welcome. Hey, are you on the Facebook group? Did I ask you that already, Jeremy? Me suck at Fortnite. Why can't you wait for spring? Spring's badass, man. Pre-spawn's awesome because them fish are hungry, man. They've been wintering. They want some food, man. It'd be like if you went all day without eating and you get home and you got a refrigerator full of food. You're gonna eat everything you can. I'm not saying they don't eat in wintertime. I'm just saying that they don't eat as much. Hey, Jeremy, you still in here? Hey, can I just call you Fortnite? Because we were just talking about the tailwater actually in the spring after like mid February, dude. Reed, okay, I'll call you Reed. After like mid February, man, stuff starts to go the other way. Oh well, trust me, man. I'm right in the same boat with you because you know what the weather's like right now here in Kentucky. It's not fun. But I'm pretty sure you can still go to the tailwater, but you got to walk down from the dam, and that's not like the most funnest thing to do. I was gonna do it today, but I couldn't because my daughter didn't go over to my mom's house, so I couldn't go fishing. It's not that I couldn't go; I felt obligated to stay home because we had to shovel the driveway and all that stuff, and it took a while. How's it going from Argentina? Is that Rico or Rocco? Rocchio? I'm terrible with pronunciations. I'm sorry. It's a long way from where I'm from. A long way. Rocio? Okay. Well, thank you for clarifying that because now I feel a lot better about it. Rocio. I like that. I remember my high school girlfriend's mom was from Argentina. Her mom was also my teacher too. So, you know, see how that went. You dated your math teacher's daughter? Yeah, I did. I am from Kentucky. You know anything about Kentucky? Just kind of curious. Yeah, I know y'all make bourbon. Yeah, we make bourbon. Technically, no, but if you're talking about like North or South states, it's kind of in the middle. It's like right on the border of North and South. But technically, it's a North state, sort of. It kind of splits the state. In other words, I hope that answers your question. Or when you say North, like Michigan North, like that far north. No, it's not up there by Michigan. No, it can be. There can be. I mean, there's been a few tornadoes last year. It's nothing crazy. It's not like Oklahoma or anything, but we usually get our fair share of them. Like I said, it's nothing crazy, but I mean they do occur. I can't remember how many we got last year. Like they come through where I'm at in Kentucky. Like I think we had like two or three. I mean they damaged some shit, but it wasn't nothing crazy. Like there was towns that were decimated. We get a lot of floods here though, more than anything. I mean we have ways to control it. There's lakes and creeks and shit like that, but there's a lot of there'd be more likely a flood. Some places getting devastated by a flood than a tornado. And I'm not saying that tornadoes don't. I'm just saying that it seems like floods do a lot of damage around here. Is what I have seen that central states have more tornadoes. I mean, they may, in comparison to north and south states, probably. But it's not like I said, it's not like Oklahoma where it just want to spin up out of nowhere. This, it's fairly predictable. This thing, usually if there's one around, the weatherman knew about it, or knows that it could happen. It's not like we'll be sitting here eating dinner and all of a sudden a tornado just spin up out of nowhere. We know like weatherman be like, we got like a day or two ahead of time, or sometimes even more. The storm's coming and it has the potential to create a tornado, stuff like that. And so you got a little bit of time to prepare for it if it does happen. I do not use Shimano. Fisherman XLT. I use Lose, which is my fave, and Daiwa. If I'm gonna go JDM, I'm going Daiwa. I don't know why I'm tearing out. I've casted a few Shimano's, a DC. Actually, both of them are DCs. I was not that impressed with them in comparison to the lues that I use and the Daiwas that I use. And I'll tell you what, I learned on a fucking Shimano Bantam. Um, I mean, it was a high dollar reel back in the day. That's what I learned with. Uh, but I didn't know any better at the time, I guess. You have a lose laser. Rocio, I'll bet it is pretty hot. And how are y'all in the summer? I guess it's the very beginning of summer. That XLT, the lose laser, man. I'm trying to think. I don't own a laser. Like I own the LFS speed spool. I own two of those. The well, I do own a laser. The laser SS, the shallow spool. No, it's the Mach. I'm sorry, Mach 1 or Mach 2 shallow spool. That's a damn good reel, man. I bought that damn thing. It was like $100. 100 and I think it was 119 I bought it for. Now it's like 160 because it's a really good reel. But I'll be honest with you, man, for the money, I know this is kind of expensive, but I own three of these reels and they're like one of my favorite reels of all time is the BB1 Pro Speed Spool. I have two of the older models and I have one of the newer models. I'm telling you right now, they're really good reels, man. They hold a dick load of line. Like you can hold 160 yards of 12-pound line on there. So, like if you were throwing a big ass crankbait or a big blade bait or whatever, you could just send that some bitch and you would never ever cast all a line off. But what I'm saying, the reason I'm saying that is because like if you take like a speed spool, the LFS ones, you put 50-pound braid on it, put a heavy frog on it, hollow body frog, you could almost spool that entire reel, almost. Which I have a very I'm not a big fan of that, but it doesn't really hurt anything. I'm just not a big fan of it. Oh damn. December 22nd until March. That's crazy. Oh, gotcha. See, our winter starts, I think, in December. It's around December, but we're in winter, not summer. I keep forgetting I'm talking to somebody from Argentina. I apologize. I just I don't know. Yeah, loose rods are good too, man. The only problem I have, and I'll tell you why, with any manufacturer that doesn't give a halfway decent warranty on them, like you'll get a 1 or 2 year warranty. Yeah, that's cool and all, but when you spend 170, $80, sometimes $250 on a rod, if you wanted one that expensive, uh, you only get like a 2 year warranty. They go to Bass Pro Shop, you spend 120 all the way up to 150, I think. Their Technique series rods, you get a 10-year warranty. And Ugly Stick, the Ugly Stick Elites, those are really good rods too. On Martin Luther King Day, man, I was using that rod the entire time. It's a phenomenal rod. For $80, it's a phenomenal rod. 10-year warranty. I'll take my chances because I mean you can put have you heard of Lose X Kicking? I've heard of Kicking Their Bass TV, but I don't watch it. So that you're telling me they got a signature series rod, is that what you're saying? Oh, okay. That's kind of cool. I mean, I'd be interested in it, but I don't watch their channel. I mean, dude, I watch Milliken and Pig Patrol TV like religiously. I have never bought one of their rods. I've never bought any 6 cents rod ever because their warranties shit. I don't like it. It's 1 or 2 years. Yeah, you can pay like a $60 fee to replace it, but it's like just add a further or a bigger warranty. I've got a St. Croix rod, and I'll tell you. Hold on, let me answer her question, and then I'll get right back to you. I don't know if she even has a question. Should you travel to Argentina? We have all beaches, deserts, glaciers, forests, jungles, mountains, anything. Okay, cool. If I ever uh, if I ever get in Argentina, I'll definitely check out all those things. Yeah, there is some XLT that do have lifetime warranties, but you're going to be paying out the wazoo for them, and that's the same way with G Loomis, and I think Fenwick is in that game now too. But I don't know what what caliber rods are in that lifetime warranty. But be honest with yourself. Do you still have a rod that's 10 years old that looks brand spanking new? I don't. So now what I'm saying is the 10-year warranty is just wear like normal wear and tear. It doesn't count. But like if it breaks during fighting a fish or making a cast or you know something like that, I think it's on manufacturer's defects or something like that. But I ain't gonna lie though. I mean those GCXs, I think they're called from G Loomis. It's got the lifetime warranty, and they replace the rod for a fee. That's pretty cool because you're paying almost $300 for the rod. I can live with that because it's a lifetime warranty, not just a 2-year warranty. And then you pay the fee, and they only replace it up to 2 years. That's the way 6 cents does it. I don't really like it. I mean, that's cool, but you can either do it that way or just have a 10-year warranty, and then once the 10 years over, if it breaks, it's about time for a new rod anyway. So, I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'll be honest, I still have my ugly stick from like fuck when I was a teenager. The eyes are all fucked up on it, and the the wrap is coming off of the eyes and whatnot, and the grip looks terrible, but I still got it. I don't have the reel, but I still have the rod. That's really the only reason why I bought that ugly stick elite. Dude, I'll tell you right now, they are. Are they the most sensitive? No. Are they going to beauty contests? No. But they're good looking rods, don't get me wrong. I think they look better than the Johnny Morris the Johnny Morris carbon lights, the white ones. The way if you look at the guides and the eyes, the way they wrap the eyes and the guides, it looks way better than that does. Yeah, the reels are pretty bad. 10 out of 10, don't recommend. But dude, if you're really into in the market for a cheap ass rod that's really good, look at that ugly stick elite. I think Taco Warehouse has them because that's where I got mine from. Uh, I think Amazon has them too, but the only problem you run with Amazon is when they ship them to you, they don't even put them in a rod tube, which is kind of not cool. The But Tackle Warehouse will put them in a rod tube for you. But to be really honest with you, man, I think those Bass Pro Shop rods, the Carbon Light Technique series, are really, really badass. I like them a lot. And those Pro qualifiers are good too, but they don't have the 10-year warranty on them. But they're like $100 rods. I got a 6.6 medium heavy. It's a damn good rod. Good looking rod too. It's like navy blue. It's got a little bit of red trim on it. When I said 10 out of 10, don't recommend, I was being sarcastic if you were wondering. I'll get back to the St. Croix rod. I forgot to tell you about it. I do have a St. Croix rod. I only have one. It is the Bass X, the older version. I think it's a 7.3 medium heavy moderate. I bought it for crankbaits, but I'll tell you what, man. You know how everybody and their mom says you have to use a short rod, extra fast tip, medium for jerk baits? Man, I promise you, that 7.3 medium heavy moderate St. Croix Bass X rod is a damn good jerk bait rod. You can cast it further than you can a shorter rod. It doesn't, it moves that bait because it's a medium heavy instead of a medium, but it still has a lot of flex. So when you do hook those fish, it doesn't rip those small hooks out of it because it's more of a moderate. It like bends at the middle of the rod versus the extra fast, which bends right here. You know, moderate bends more in the middle versus the tip. What your work? Meaning, where do I work? I'll tell you what, man. If you go to Facebook and look at Brandon M. Berry or local, yeah, Brandon M. Berry, you can see all about me. The profile pic looks just like the one on YouTube. I got a local hammer Facebook page and my regular personal page. I got a TikTok and Instagram. It's all the same. Okay, here I'll show you what I do. I can show you what I do. I can't. I'm not gonna tell you what I do. See if I can find it. It's on here somewhere. Where is it? Oh, there it is. I drive one of these. I drive one of these for a living. Yeah, that's what I do. I work at a distribution center, a distribution warehouse that's like nothing but like pharmaceuticals. So I'm picking up pallets of pharmaceuticals, like prescriptions and stuff like that. But did you hear what I said about the St. Croix? I didn't go into like which one I had and all that stuff. Because I bought it for a specific reason. I bought it for crankbaits. But it just turned out that it worked better for another technique. I'm assuming that you did hear. But anyway. I just want to like thank you all, everybody, for tuning in. I just wanted to get on here and kind of shoot the shit with y'all for a minute. Considering we didn't get to go fishing this Sunday, which is today, it really sucks. And I normally go live on Fridays or Saturdays or both. And I didn't do either one of those because I wanted to save it for today because I didn't know whether I was going to get to go fishing or not. So just wanted to kind of, you know, save it, I guess. But anyway, I'm off work again tomorrow. I'm not going to get to go fishing. which is fine. But we might make a video or something. I don't know. I might do a how-to video in 12 degree. It's supposed to be like -12 tomorrow. So yeah, it's gonna be colder than. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's not that I don't want to go fishing. It's just that I can't. I have other obligations I have to do. But anyway, I'll definitely see you all next Friday, probably. If it's not Friday, if it's not Saturday, it'll be Sunday. I'll see you on the water.